Green flag is in the air. The O2 car getting a great jump over the 60 car. Going into turn 1 now. Oh, we got Javone Thompson wrecking out the back. He's on his lid. Unbelievable. The start of the race, and we see a championship hopeful starting in P4 already upside down.
Wow, as we see him fan out a little bit here down the back as we have Dylan Winters pushing Chad. Oh, he looked to the inside. Chad's going to cover it off. He's going to get to the inside behind Tim Henderson, fill that gap in second. As now it looks like Rose is still to the inside here of Winters, looking for third. This is some great battling up here at the front of this field.
Rose, a newcomer to this league, is now coming under attack from somebody else who's a newcomer to this league. Watch out, here comes Alexander Russell. He's trying to make a move on the 58 car going into turn 1. It's not going to happen as we still see the 14 car on the outside. He takes it real wide and he's losing lots of positions. This is not what the 14 car wanted, to keep that track position and stay up front. And the 58 now gets in line with the 83. The 83 now relegated to 4th place as we now see the 60 car and the 97 car get a huge gap to 3rd place. Yeah, you can see that 58 car of Ryan Rose. He's struggling on the exits of these corners where the 83, he is able to really just put the power down and maximize exit corner speed. As you now see the 83 underneath the 58 coming off of turn 1 now. He's going to challenge that position. Going into turn 2 now, the 83 has an advantage. He's coming up on the exit. Oh, he grabs a little bit of bumper from the 58. Unbelievable, he saves it. Now the 58 gets back underneath him, and the 58 is back into 3rd place. As now we see a side-by-side battle with Alexander Russell in the 83 car and Tim Henderson going down the front straightaway now. They're pretty much neck and neck, side-by-side going into turn 1. The 83 having the preferred lane on the bottom through turn 1. He's trying to clear the 60. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. The 60's coming back on the outside with a lot of momentum and speed. But going through turn 2 now, this 83 cuts in front of him again, like what he did to the 58 car. It's not going to work out for him. This 60 car taking the position back, going down the back straightaway.
Yeah, we saw some great battling. It looks like these guys' handling is going away throughout this run. Tim Henderson really struggling on exit. Cannot keep it down and pinned where he wants to. As we have a caution on the track, lap 17.
Matt Yost. The 98 car trying to get underneath him. Oh, and he gets a little help. Gets into that tire barrier and it just blows him over there. 70 car and the 98 car getting a little bit of contact there.
Wow, we are seeing just incredible racing as now Chad has lost another spot here. Goes from the lead back to 5th as we see somebody get in the wall there. It looked like it might have been Russell. It had to have been. He's losing a ton of time. Here comes Ryan Rose on the bottom going for P2 going into turn 3.
The 58 car still side by side in turn 3 now, trying to grab that P2 position from the 83 car. He gets it done going into turn 4, but it looks like the 83 might be fighting back on the outside. No, the 58 shuts the door. Now the 60 car side by side with the 83 car of Alexander Russell. He's going to try to make this position going into turn 1, but it might not be enough because now here comes the 97 to the outside of the 60. And here comes the 60 car. He's side by side with the 58. He's going to take that position away. Tim Henderson into P3. But don't discredit the 97. The 97 looking to the inside of the 58 coming down the straightaway. They're still side by side crossing the start finish line now. The 97 car relents and lets the 58 car hold on to that P4 position. We'll be seeing a battle there here soon.
Wow, as Chad closes in, as Rose gets a little sideways off the corner. Oh, Oaks is in the wall. Javone Thompson's in the wall. Caution is out, lap 26. Big contact.
And now coming off of turn 2, oh, the 5 car just getting really tight off of turn 2 and collecting the 93. And that is just unfortunate. We're going to see the 87 car here trying to avoid the wreck, grabbing some of that inside wall. Now, The green flag is out in the air, and the 0-2 car looking to get a great jump over the 83 car of Alexander Russell. He doesn't quite clear him going into turn 1, but he does now. The 0-2 electing to go on the bottom side, the preferred lane, coming off of turn 1 now. Looks like maybe the 83 might have something for him, as we see a side-by-side battle for third place as well. But this 83 car hanging on strong to try and grab this P1 position away from the 0-2. He's to the inside of Rob Collier, going down the back straightaway.
Now we're still side by side. Entering turn 3 as Russell sends it in on the bottom. He takes the lead away from Rob. New leader, Russell here, coming off of turn 3. Does Rob have anything to come back at him? As now you see Rose all over his bumper. This is getting exciting up here for the lead.
Tim Henderson taking fresh tires that last time by. He's got fresher tires than anybody else in this whole field. He's looking to take advantage of it. Now going into turn 1, he's on the inside of Brad Haldane in that 39 car. Slowly but methodically moving that 60 car up to the front of this field. Now it's still side by side with that 39 car. The 39 car relents off of turn 2, and the 60 car behind the 98 now.
Maybe he's backed it off a little bit and trying to save a little bit so he has more at the end of this run and maybe allow himself to undercut. And with fresher tires, he grabs the wall again. Chad is struggling right now. With this handling of this race car, he might have to abort on his strategy and make an early pit stop.
Yep, here he comes.
And here he comes.
Oh, we got the leader down pit road. So now, Tim Henderson, he is going to assume the race lead. And here comes Tim Henderson. He's coming down pit road. Oh, he's got some damage.
This might not have been a planned pit stop. I think he's just got to fix the damage that he just occurred right there on that last run. We'll have to see. This looks like it's coming off of turn 2 here. Or maybe turn 3. Yeah, it is turn 3. Just gets up into the wall, inside wall. Oh, significant damage here. Yeah, he's got a great run, barreling down the back. He's looking to the inside. He's going to send it in here on turn 3. We are side by side. Chad's going to give up the spot. He's just struggling with that race car. Looks like he set up a little bit of a crossover trying to come back at Rob. But move Rob, Showtime Collier, up to P2, now 8.7 seconds behind your leader. Wow, Tim Henderson got a great exit. He's got a great run. Here he comes at Matt Steven. He is up to his bumper. He takes it to the inside. Matt Steven doesn't defend. And now Tim Henderson, move him past. He sends it into turn 1. Tim Henderson clears him, and we got a crossover by Matt Steven. It doesn't happen. Tim Henderson up to P4. Move him ahead of Matt Steven now.
And now...
Oh my goodness, here comes Matt Steven again. Henderson shuts the door again. He takes him to the inside wall. He takes him to the outside wall. Here comes Matt Steven. Oh my goodness, you don't think these guys are driving hard. Here they are driving extremely hard. Tim Henderson doing everything he can to hold back Matt Steven. Matt Steven doing everything he can to get
we got a caution.
Tim Henderson.
Caution's out on the racetrack. George Oaks.
Oh my goodness.
Coming through turn 3. Oh, he gets a lot of loose. Grabs that outside wall. Huge damage. Trying to take it off the track, but it's not enough. He brings the caution out. Here as we see Rob Collier. He is going to be leading this field to the green flag. And the green flag is out in the air. The 0-2 car trying to get a huge jump. And he does. He already gets a car length lead over the 83. As the 97 doesn't get a good jump that time by. And the 83 is all over the rear bumper of the 0-2. Coming through turn 1 now. The 83 looking to the inside of the 0-2. Oh, but the 0-2 gets loose. He grabs a little bit of wall coming off of turn 1. And coming through turn 2 now. The 83 setting up a pass coming down the back straightaway now.
As we're going down the backstretch for the final time, the 83 goes through the grass. He's to the inside of Showtime Rob Collier. And it looks like Chad's going to push him. As we're going into turn 3 for the final time, Collier hangs it up on the outside. It looks like Russell's going to clear him. Barely. As now Collier's going to have to put down another charge as we're going through turns 4 for the final time. It isn't going to be enough. Here comes Russell for his first win of the season here. He is going to take the checkered flag. Victorious here at Indianapolis on the eve of Independence Day.
Unbelievable. Now, Alexander, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. I want Indy.
Yeah, heck yeah, you did. And you didn't just do it by some luck. You did it by a dominant performance in your debut here with the Nexus Sim Racing Group. Tell us a little bit about, well, let's just talk about that final restart right there, because that was a little crazy. We saw a little bit of blocking going down the back straightaway. Maybe you, maybe in your past life being a professional grass cutter there and a landscaper a little bit, but ultimately overcoming that and coming out to win this race.
I mean, I wish that restart didn't happen, of course, because that race was running so smooth. The car felt amazing. I was just clocking out laps, watching the time go by, just like, all right, come on, just gotta stay steady, gotta stay smooth. We got this race. And then the caution came out, and I knew, okay, things are gonna get a little bit chaotic. And going into the pits, I slid through my stall, backed up, too far left. I'm like, oh no, this is how it ends. And I have to give a lot of credit to Ryan Hunter-Reay and Tony Kanaan for that move going down the backstretch, because I didn't lift, and it luckily worked out, and we got an amazing finish out of it.
I like that little IndyCar tidbit you put there. Absolutely. Those guys being the kings of grass cutting here lately, and you putting all of what you witnessed from those guys out on track as if you were Tony Kanaan or Ryan Hunter-Reay. So absolutely phenomenal job of keeping the car straight after clipping the grass there. And you coming out here with just a fantastic fast car and proving that you belong up front in this series. Just a huge congratulations from Jay and I. I mean, it's a huge task to go up against Rob Collier and Chad Gwenigsman, but let alone win this race. Just a huge congratulations to you and your team. But lastly, who would you like to thank for this race win?
I would love to thank the guys over at Dessler Racing Group, Vicente Salas. He put together such an amazing car, and you guys for broadcasting this. I guess I got to shout out Bobby Zelensky, because I found his car in some abandoned dump, and it turned out it was pretty quick on the track. So this league as a whole, I love these race cars. I love that we were able to go green for so long, and everyone here deserves a well pat on the back. You guys, amazing racing. I made mistakes, and people definitely gave me some leeway for my first start.
Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Again, what Jay and I continue to preach to you guys, it is the best drivers in the business here in this league, and there is no doubt about it. And this is coming from your first-time starter here, Alexander Russell, who comes out, wins this race in dominant fashion. Congratulations to you, Alexander, and thank you for your kind comments for a broadcast. We truly appreciate it, and we surely hope to see you in the next one.
I hope I'll be here, because this was an amazing broadcast race. I can't wait to watch it. Thank you guys again. You put on an amazing show.
Absolutely. Our pleasure, Alexander. Congratulations again, and we'll see you.